Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rob. Good to see you back here again. Just wanted to make a quick video about a horror documentary that I kind of backed on Indiegogo, I believe it was, a while back, and it kind of got delayed a little bit over and over. I've seen some other people on social media post about this. This is the 80s horror documentary In Search of Darkness. I got the Blu-ray. I think the kind of package I backed was a copy of the Blu-ray, a digital copy of the movie, a digital copy of the soundtrack, a thank you name in the credits, and a poster of the movie. So just kind of wanted to talk a little bit. I didn't want to do an unboxing because I actually got this like a week or two ago. But just in terms of the actual documentary itself, it's really great. It's like over 4.5 hours long. It's 260 minutes. Widescreen 16:9, 2019 this year. Fantastic artwork. I believe Graham Humphreys done the artwork and the poster artwork. I'll show you that in a minute. The back is just the kind of text and a couple of pictures of people they've spoken to. Barbara Crampton, John Carpenter, Heather Langenkamp, and Keith David is on there as well. The inside disc art is just the same as the cover disc art there, and yeah, fantastic documentary. They kind of basically they break down the 80s into each individual year, and they kind of go through and pick out some main films from each year. Really well done. In between the years, they have some they kind of talk special effects. They break up different things like what else do they do, like music, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in between each year. Really well done. Highly recommend. I'm not too sure how you can pick this up now if you haven't backed it. I would assume it's probably going to be available at some point, but In Search of Darkness is the name of it. Really well done. A couple of complaints that I do have about the release is next thing I'll kind of show here is the poster. So as I mentioned, the package I backed was to get the Blu-ray, the soundtrack, and all that stuff. Name in the credits. I'll stick a picture in to show you that I did get in there. So I think this is like an A3 poster is what we were supposed to get. Unfortunately, when this arrived, the Blu-ray and the poster, it was just in a flat bubble envelope. So this is kind of really disappointing. The poster came folded up like this, so it's basically ruined. It is kind of heavy paper, so that's kind of okay, and it does open up, but it's just super creased in the middle there and kind of wrecked on the edges and stuff. There's the entire poster just so you guys can see, but it's just a little bit disappointed that they didn't even fold it front side in, with the white side facing out. It's just basically been folded up into that size and jammed in an envelope. I felt they could have done a little bit better there with that. The actual documentary is great. It looks fantastic, shot in HD, no issues there. Blu-ray transfer was good for, something that's 4+ hours. There is some cool bonus features on there as well. The only thing I didn't like about this is, I will try and stick in some close-ups, but the whatever way they've kind of put the image onto the disc. I do some duplicating myself with my business, and I don't know, just the disc doesn't look great there. The cover art is fantastic. As I mentioned, I believe Graham Humphreys, and he done this poster as well. The back is pretty plain, but the cover is too short. It's missing a gap. The print quality isn't great on the back. The front is pretty good. I don't know, I kind of feel overall the packaging and how they sent the poster folded up instead of rolled in a tube just kind of maybe let them down. I mean, it's a small complaint. The actual documentary itself, as I mentioned, is pretty cool. There's no issues there. The content is fine. There's a couple of things I think they missed out on. They talk about Halloween 4, and I don't think they talk about Halloween 5 at all. From the channel, I'm a big fan of Halloween. I think they missed an opportunity to maybe talk to a couple of people from Halloween 4, Daniel Harris or Kathleen Kinmont, who was in some other 80s horror stuff as well. They do talk to John Carpenter, about Halloween 2 and 3, so that's pretty interesting. But yeah, just kind of packaging wise, or quality of the packaging wise, I think just kind of let them down on this one, In Search of Darkness. And as I said, how they shipped that. Small complaint, but the actual content was pretty cool. But yeah, just wanted to make this quick video about this. Recommend if you have some way of watching this in Search of Darkness, a journey into iconic 80s horror, please do check it out if you get a chance to. It's fairly interesting if you're like an 80s kid or you're into 80s horror and stuff like that. Really fascinating watch. Took me 2 sittings to watch it just because of the length, but yeah, highly recommend this one. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, and hit the bell if you want to get notified every time I post a new video. I will talk to you guys on the next video.